Arresting one of their own. Tonight, a Birmingham police officer is behind bars accused of drug possession. Good evening. I'm Trent Butler.
And I'm Sherry Jackson. The 6-year veteran of the force was taken into custody earlier this week after an extensive criminal and internal investigation. WIAT 42 News reporter Natalie Tejeda joins us in the studio with that story.
That's right, Sherry. 28-year-old Kenneth Paget is currently on paid administrative leave. He's also being held on $30,000 bond in the Jefferson County Jail for possession of marijuana and a controlled substance. However, we did a little checking, and he's just the latest in a series of Birmingham officers getting busted for bad behavior.
2012 was a tough year for West Precinct. In July, patrol officer Sharon Maniasi was arrested for public intoxication at 7 in the morning. She was placed on administrative leave. But it was her fellow West officers, Curtis Thornton and Jason Arnold, who would steal the thunder in 2012. After a series of 23 fires in the Ensley and Warrior neighborhoods, the pair were arrested and charged with arson and mischief. Thornton was sentenced to 100 years in jail. Arnold was given jail and probation. Earlier that year, Sergeant Patrick LeBlanc, a 22-year veteran of the force, was investigated for possession and production of child pornography involving a family member. He surrendered to Hoover Police. His trial date is set for September 30th of this year. Then, in July of 2013, T. Derek Luster robbed a man twice, several days apart, while off duty. He resigned before being arrested. His trial is scheduled for December 1st. And then there's 28-year-old Kenneth Paget. Investigators say they received information he was in possession of drugs and involved in criminal behavior. A search of his home Monday led to an arrest and possession charges. Officials tell me these are the hardest cases to work, but they're always the toughest on their own.
That type of behavior will not be tolerated, and that's something that we're going to hold people accountable for that, even our very own officers.
Now, at this time, the criminal and internal investigation for Paget is still ongoing. Investigators have not yet specified if he had used or was in possession of drugs while on duty. Natalie Tejeda, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.